Last video, I broke my mallet working on the lathe. This video, my lathe's gonna make me a new mallet. The rings were a little too shiny, so I stuck them in my forge. Here we grabbed another table leg. This is a cherry table leg somebody gave us. Tighten up the old Allen wrench in there. It's a little loose after using it for a few weeks. And hey, after a short repair, back in business. I liked this handle, so I kind of copied it. That way I wouldn't get it too big like the last one I built. It just didn't feel good in the hand. Here is, of course, the wrong saw that I stole from somebody else in the shop. This is a piece of bass firewood, and we figured that's a real soft wood, so when you're whaling on something, it won't damage or anything. It'll damage the wood, which of course is what the rings are for, to hopefully keep it together. Snuck up on this measurement to try to get the tightest fit I could. It worked okay. Then we took it over to the bandsaw to cut some slits in it to put a wedge in, just like you do in the top of an axe or something like that. And that way it would flare it out to get started on the eventual wear and tear that would tighten the rings. This just kind of guarantees the rings are gonna stay tight until they get abused. No splits. That is just correct. This thing is tight as a drum. Bah! All right, back out the mallet build. Got a little coffee going. So the idea is with a soft mallet, you're going to damage this part of it. And as it damages and cracks and things, you stick wedges in there and stuff, flare it out. Rings keep it from splitting in half. Well, you know, started splitting in half. So we put wedges in it. Definitely secured these. Yeah, I'm relatively happy with it. I might stick a couple more wedges in just right there because it does have a loose spot. And then we'll drill through it, put the handle on. Most likely way for it to split is right there. So I'm gonna drill through and glue it just like that. Oh. And then here is the die. I'll put that on. Let's see. Made that so. Oh, I guess I have to work on that a bit. That's supposed to slip right in there. It doesn't yet. That's tomorrow's problem. Now, ignoring that problem, let's move on to drilling through this head. Needed to drill through from both directions to try to get it as straight as possible. So I use this as a pilot drill. Flipped it over and finished the job. Not bad. Starting in with the first tap. This is the pre-track tap. It does most of the threads. And then followed up with the thread chaser, which cleans everything up. We sped this up quite a bit for your entertainment. How's it going? Pretty good. I think my two non-concentric holes came out pretty close and came out pretty good. There's one of my wedges there. Oh,
Okay.
So I went straight through right where it's cracked because I'm going to glue all that together.
Right.
And I'm going to be forcing glue in there. And here goes the second one. It is a thread chaser. Still definitely cuts things, so you can definitely get it cross-threaded, especially in such soft wood. That feels good. Okay. Everybody happy. There's the good light. There you go. Nice looking threads there. The other side, there we go. Not quite perfectly even and everything because of the drill through, but it'll be fine. Especially when you put glue in there. All right, let's get this thing lined up as perfectly as we can. Well, now that we got the diameter right, or not exactly right, it's a little undersized, it is a little bit difficult to align the die with the dowel. So much better than the last set of threads. So we're gonna do that. Nice. Look at that, even the finishing thread. Starting thread I'm going to work a little bit on just to chamfer it a little. Make it pretty. There we go. Oh! Just barely enough. Well, that'll be okay. Why don't you bring whatever glue you think is going to do the best. Here I wanted to recruit a little help just in case, as it was screwing down in there, it started to bind, which guess what? It did.
Alright, hope that works.
Oh, we should have a down shot of this, but we ain't changing things right now, that's for sure.
It's slushy in there. I wouldn't stop turning.
You're turning slow is the key. You got a rag?
Really? Oh, back to the chair. There we go.
Twisting, twisting.
No.
Get on it. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's...
We're good. Making a mess.
We kind of knew that was gonna happen. Kinda. And non-concentricness of those two holes just gets worse and worse and worse.
We thought it needed something to give it a little more traction and to index your hands properly so you'd know you were hitting straight with it. Also to give it a little aesthetic appeal. So I just filed these hash marks in using actually a zip tie and a speed square to align them and space them out. Thought that was a adequate way to get the look I wanted. And here's how long it took to do just one. One of the great things about doing this stuff for YouTube is you can put a little extra touch into it without having to be in a hurry, because you're doing it for two purposes. One, to get the item, and the other one for you guys to have it actually look decent. So it makes it worth it to go the extra mile, which makes it also enjoyable for us. I'm hoping that a little bit of oil on the bench doesn't bite me later. It actually got on the handle of a dagger that I'm building, and I was not going to use an oiled finish on that. But we'll see how that build ends up. It's probably several weeks out, but wanted to build the least expensive dagger possible. And both me and my son built one as a competition. We'll see how that turns out.
What a great way to spend a winter's day building this gorgeous mallet. I actually purchased the rings quite a while ago. Tried this as the third hammer I've tried to put them on. You'll see it in videos. If this doesn't work, you'll know. I will let you know and explode this thing. Just wanted to point out, I put these little divots in the handle just to narrow it down so it indexed really nicely. Made the hammer handle a little bit smaller. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will catch you on the next build. Maybe it'll be this over here. Who knows? We'll see. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye. Just gave us an excuse to play in the shop for a while and enjoy building something. But we don't really need excuses to build things, do we?
We are always answering two questions: why and what? Why are we doing a YouTube channel? Well, we've got some information we'd like to share, and I need to set it up so I'm telecommuting. The what? What to expect? You can expect a large variety of stuff from us. We might be doing small projects like this one. We might be building our grain bin house. We might be building a camper using grain bin panels, or a tiny house, or a greenhouse using grain bin stuff. You just have to tune in and see what we're doing that's not typical. Thanks for watching this far into the video. Hope you enjoyed Audrey getting covered up with the wood chips there. Have a good day.